Alright, so before I go to bed, I figured I'd record a video showcasing how I speedrun the opening chapters to every modern Resident Evil remake, that being 2 make, 3 make, 4 make, and hopefully in a couple years, 5 make. I know 3 make flows better than 2 and 4 make, but you know what, if those don't make as much sense, I don't care. I'm tired, so we're going to click story here, we're going to jump right into it. New game, Leon S. Kennedy, standard. And I go ahead and set kind of like a barrier for where, in my opinion, in 2 and 3 specifically, the first chapter ends. With 2 Remake, it's going to be when I kill the first G variant, which will be at the end of the police station, basically, when we enter the basement, and the garage, I mean. And with 3, it'll be once we leave the power plant and escape Nemesis, and start heading towards the sewer section. With 4, it'll be when we complete the first chapter. A lot more clean cut. Which I really like about 4 is it's chapter based in a way like these games. It's kind of like never-ending flow, separated by cutscenes. It plays out a lot differently than the old games. Like, you still complete chapters and stuff, and you have like a save screen, but it's just not. It's not as chopped up feeling, in my opinion, as some of the older Resident Evil games. So we're gonna run up here, open this door.
I'll shoot.
Sneak past the zombie here. We're gonna grab this key. Wait for him. That's not the fastest way that you can do that, but that's how I've always done it. Open this door. Just kind of wait for him to walk in the reticle. And here. Turn. And we can just wait here for Claire Redfield to open the door. Control space, I want to do control space one more time to skip this third cutscene. One thing about Resident Evil 2 Remake, 3 Remake, and 4, and honestly just about every Resident Evil game now, is they are very cutscene heavy. They're excellent cutscenes though. Thankfully you could skip them in most of the games. Resident Evil 7, I honestly wish it had a skip cutscene feature, but I understand why it doesn't. A lot of the experience is really ingrained in those cutscenes, so cutting those out would really shorten a lot of the game, but for repeat playthroughs, I definitely think that makes a lot more sense. And I'm like stuttering and hanging on my words quite a bit here.
This is out of control.
Anyway, continue forward. We're gonna run away from those zombies. We're gonna come up here. This game looks amazing and runs amazing. I'm playing at 1080p, 75 Hz, by the way, with an uncapped frame rate at the prioritized performance preset. Looks amazing, runs amazing.
Shit.
We're getting the perfect frame rate for the knife strats that are connected to high frame rate, which are going to come in handy when we fight certain bosses.
There it is.
And if you guys like this video, by the way, and you want to see more speedrunning content when it comes to Resident Evil, like perhaps a full speedrun of Resident Evil 2 Remake, 3 Remake, and 4 Remake, or perhaps even Resident Evil 7 or Village, or any of the other Resident Evil games, then be sure to leave a comment down below in the video, let me know. And if you want to help my channel grow, be sure to click all the nice little shiny buttons underneath the video title and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on my future uploads. But moving forward, come over here, dab on the stair, open the door, get stuck on the collision there because we're silly wheelies. Control space. Okay. This is actually the second time that I've tried to record this, by the way. The first time I just started utterly screwing up and showing off things that I thought was cool, but messing them up. So we're giving it another go. Hopefully this time we do some of these things the correct way. We're actually about to beat one of those things, which is a cool little thing that you can do in the speedrun for this game, where you pause the game and the zombie like runs an animation in the background and finishes it without you having to waste time. So we're gonna go here. Okay, he hit the door. We're gonna pause. 1, 2. He did it. That's pretty successful. Now here we're gonna run in the hallway and try to avoid these zombies. I usually try to stick right here in the middle of the hallway.
They're everywhere.
When I turn, it worked out quite nicely. Alright, escape space. Man, escape space. We just did quick menuing to get rid of that item there that we did not need. Basically press tab, D, F, W, F, and you know. get through the discarding of the item pretty quickly.
This is
Something
not
that
how
we're
I
going to utilize more
imagined
than
the first
once in some of the speedruns for this game. And for a lot of the other games, too, discarding items and like inventory management is very important, but very, very important in this game. I'm going to turn this corner. We're going to hug this wall here, very important, so that corpse does not fall down on us. That will slow us down, which is kind of not what we want to happen since we are speedrunning. I used to just, like, quick aim around every corner in this game, but it's actually, I don't think, any faster than just turning it. Might be even slightly slower in certain situations. I could be wrong about that, don't quote me, but keep that in mind. If you're trying to hug the walls, though, like that, it's definitely a good strategy. There we go. That was pretty clean. Grab a little key here. I used to run back down these stairs, but I don't do that anymore. I do it the way that you're about to see.
What in the...
But that was the strategy that I used to implement. We're gonna aim so that we can kind of skip the animation and taking out the walkie-talkie some, making it faster at least, maybe not skipping it.
It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
This game is so smooth. Stair escape. That was pretty bad. Open the door. Hope we don't piss that zombie off. We didn't. Come over here. Turn this corner. If we go down those stairs, see, I keep getting stuck on the collision here because it's been a little bit. But that is definitely something you don't want to happen if you're trying to get a fast time. But if we went down the stairs there, we would have actually triggered a cutscene. By the way, we could have put the key in the inventory its first slot. I didn't do that for some reason. It would be faster. Aim at the wall as the thing crashes. The thing is in the helicopter, and that will propel us forward a little bit.
Marvin, I've got a situation here.
Pick up this ammo.
I'm surrounded by
There we go.
zombies. Marvin,
As you noticed, when we first picked up the item, we could immediately rearrange where it's at. That's what I was talking about a second ago. So now we can quick manage our items a lot better. Hopefully the zombie's not here. He's not. Come over here, use this again. Pick up this flash grenade. Oh no. Oh, what is Leon doing? That has never happened to me like that. We got the fuse. Okay, that was terrible. We saved it. That was really bad. We can also kind of select our items really fast by moving our cursor over the item and mashing F. But that can be a little tricky sometimes. So we're going to continue forward. And we're going to hug this wall again. Go ahead and pop him. And we're going to run here, unlock this. We're going to discard this item as we walk through the door. And we're going to pick this up. And pick up another flash grenade. Flash grenades are actually pretty important to this run also. And so we made it past him. Do some more stair skating here. I can actually run right in front of her, which is pretty cool. Oh, see, I'm selecting the wrong things. Being tired will do that to you. Alright, continuing forward. Run in here. Grab this battery. Place in this detonator. Run out. Turn around here. Hopefully the liquor will not hit us. I try to hug the wall there so that he's a little more confused. I'm gonna do line, scorpion, 4. That's how I've always remembered this. I'm still not very good at menuing through that, despite having tons of time in this game. But I'll be doing that for the rest of them too. We're gonna grab this, move it over one, makes it a little bit quicker. I'm gonna come back through here with the actual item later. We're not gonna see that in this video, but right here, this is another really cool trick. Pick up this pouch. Okay. Turn it on. Run out here. And we're gonna time this. There we go. We just want the door to be open when the explosion goes off so that the bookshelf doesn't fall over. This is face, arrow, snake. Yo, that... He seems like he's right up on me. He's not. Whoa. I'm gonna climb back down here. Okay, run around these guys. That was pretty clean. We're gonna come over here, and this is gonna be lion, wheat, bird. Bam. We head on down. Okay, use. Doesn't matter which order we put them in. Bam. Let's open this. So far we're making pretty good time. Less than 10 minutes. We are already heading down to the first boss fight. So hopefully we don't screw up the first G fight. I get the feeling that we're going to, and I'm going to take a sip of my drink really quickly while we take this long journey down. I know you couldn't hear me gulping, but just imagine. Maybe I'll edit it in, and if I did edit it in, then, well, I just said all this for nothing. Go ahead and run down here. Do some quick turning on the corners. We are almost done, my friends, with Resident Evil 2 Remake, the first chapter, or at least in my opinion. It's actually more like a fourth of the entire game, but... Alright, we're gonna walk in here. Come on.
Words won't work on this thing.
We're not quite getting 120 FPS.
Take it down.
Come on. Okay. He grabbed us, that's fine. I don't recommend if you get grabbed wasting any of your items unless you have 0 health. Of course, we're speedrunning, so we were one hit away, whatever.
Somebody's watching me.
Okay, so the second that we get up to the garage, or the safe state here, we are going to call the time, see how fast it was. I know that there's like speedrunning utilities that you can download to monitor this stuff up on the screen. I'm not very good with setting that stuff up. I can't even really form sentences right now, so. But maybe in future videos, if I do full speedruns, I could set that stuff up. Leon has definitely been in Wiggly. This game looks and runs so good. Okay. I don't need to grab this pouch. We're going through. We're going to get the save state. I'm going to save here. Our final time for the first chapter of RE2 Remake was 11 minutes and 49 seconds, or at least the first chapter, in my opinion. After this, you do the garage section, go back to the police station. After that, you do the sewers, and after that, you do the Umbrella Laboratory underground. So yeah, I'd say that's about roughly 1/4 of the game. Not 1/4 of the time that it takes to beat the game, though. Unless you're, like, really good, it could be something like that. Maybe, like, 1/5, but I'd say it's about 1/4. So 11 minutes, 49 seconds. Screenshot, quit. Continuing forward to Resident Evil 3 Remake. We're just gonna exit out of this and launch that up. The performance in that game should also be very good. And, of course, Resident Evil 4 Remake runs mostly fine on this computer. It's not perfect, but not nearly as good as 2 and 3 Remake, or even 7 and 8, but it's not bad. So here we go. And like I said, the first mission of this, in my opinion, or first chapter, is escaping Nemesis and heading towards the sewer section, I believe. Let me, like, rack my memory to make sure. Honestly, you might consider the first chapter of this game to be beating Nemesis, but that takes a lot longer. I would say that that's definitely more content than justifies a first chapter. We basically just want to escape this first area. So after the power plant, we get the train online. We head back down to that train. There's going to be a Nemesis chase, and then, yeah, he chases us into the sewers. I would consider that to be the first chapter. So play game. Options, graphics. We're going to put this on DirectX 11 because 12 just runs worse. There is no reason, in my opinion, to use DirectX 12. At least not on NVIDIA cards, unless maybe you have an NVIDIA card and you want to use ray tracing from the updates, but I'm actually specifically running the DirectX 11 non-ray trace version of these games. And you would think that since it says DX11 non-RT, that might mean that it doesn't force DirectX 12, but no, it absolutely does. So options, graphics, we're going to come back up here, presets, performance priority, no VSync. Story, load game, we're going to do this on hardcore. And I absolutely adore this game. I think there's so much good stuff in it. I love this opening. I would have loved to have seen maybe an optional first-person mode. First-person. I love this intro cutscene too, by the way, because when this game came out, COVID was like in full swing, getting bad. And I remember seeing that, like, the night before the game unlocked, or a whole 24 hours before I was able to play it. I saw the game basically leak online, all the gameplay and stuff, because reviewers and stuff were uploading it. And I saw this intro cutscene, or the one that we just skipped, and I mean, it was scary. It was very, very happening in the sense that it was right on with a lot of things. So yeah, this looks really cool. 164 FPS in this area, that is ridiculous. I remember when this game first came out, it did have some performance issues on my 1660 that I had. However, I'm running it at a higher frame rate on this 1650 Super than I did on that 1660. So I guess that's good. I mean, the game has had de novo removed and runs much better now, so we're up from our bad dream. A bad dream. I couldn't help myself but have a bad dream. Alright. We're playing as the magnificent Jill Valentine. Sorry for my little acapella solo there. It was pretty bad, but it just kind of came out of nowhere. Alright, and this is where the insanity begins.
What the hell is that thing?
So a lot of this first chapter in RE3 Remake is on the rails. It's still fun. I've never gotten tired of it. Oh, stutter. Don't worry, that will go away. Oh yeah, we can tap W to run down there faster. I forgot that. Stair skating exists in the same way that it does in 2 in this game. You can also do that in the opening here. Just tap W to go faster. On controller, if you like press up really fast on the analog stick, it's possible too, but that's more difficult.
Okay.
Okay. Shader comping is just the best. Of course, DirectX 12 is the shader comp master. But I think that a lot of these first-time stutter things are caused by that. I mean, it is a game designed to be played in DirectX 12, so I'm not surprised that it would stutter. Most games do stutter first time, and even in the DX11 mode, if that's not due to shader comp or whatever,
What was that thing?
even though I think it might be,
Right
it is something that happens no matter what, basically first time, most games. But especially this game, that's always been a thing. We're still getting 130 frames per second. Look at how amazing this looks.
It's like Arclay on steroids.
It's a shame we can't get this level of performance in RE4 Remake. The game is just a lot heavier.
Hey! Hey, wait! Down here!
Oh, this game controls and looks so good, though.
People be infected.
Look at that. It's so sad. Whoa! Good device remove reason to determine the appropriate action. Now my rain, go away. Put another bottle in my May. I don't really know what to do about this. That sucks because I don't have to restart. I've never seen that error. We're gonna just ignore it for now because, like I said, I'm exhausted. I don't really have time to mess with this, and we're just gonna click continue and try to go forward past that point. But that was definitely weird. That is the first game that I think I've had an issue like that on this computer with, especially Resident Evil. I had like some errors with RE4 in the past on Linux, but I mean, I was literally running the game with a Windows compatibility layer, so maybe I just like pressed Shift and the W and A keys in like a very specific way that's frame perfect to the cutscene, and I don't know. Okay. We did that wrong. We're supposed to do 1, 2, and the third one under this, but we did not do that. At least we're able to continue. I'll look up that error message later. Hopefully it's nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm almost positive that it's nothing.
Parking garage. Got it.
Okay. We will stare skirt, and then we dodge the rest of the way. Hey, it's Dario.
Don't come any closer!
Hey, come
He
on.
is such
There's
a fleshed out
helicopter waiting
character.
to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
My only safety
The parking
is
garage
in
isn't
here.
far.
The only safe place.
Oh, well, that's not what he says. But go forward. Very cinematic experience, and we're actually about to see a very familiar vehicle that I love so much. Okay, reload.
Shit.
I run around these guys. And here we go. Tell me if you recognize this stallion of a car. Go ahead and let the cutscene play out for a second. Oh yeah, boys. Look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. Well, I mean, so is Jill, but... Yep, that is Ethan Winter's car from Resident Evil 7. I love it. So now we're gonna spam space. Get the car started up so we can get away from Mizzy or Nemesis. And have to press and hold left click. Well, I don't guess we have to press and hold it. We do now. Okay. Bam. Now, if we move the mouse or any of the arrow keys, Jill will start crawling away from him. That makes it ever so slightly slower to get away from him as fast as possible. You know what? Honestly, maybe I could have counted that as the first chapter, but
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that
we're gonna
monster?
commit to doing it the way I said.
I've never seen anything like it. But it's
The
no
movement in
zombie.
this game is still pretty
Knows what it
good,
wants
although
and
I
won't
do
stop
prefer
till it
Resident
gets
Evil 2's movement.
Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Okay. We're in front of Monsieur Carlos here.
I'm with the umbrella.
Come down here.
Countermeasures.
Stair skate.
BCS for short.
Stair skating in this game is not as
Kidding me?
consistent for me as it is in 2.
Kidding me? You guys are the ones who
But
caused all
definitely
of
is
this.
still doable.
Whoa. What are you talking about? You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the show.
Alright, yeah, he like glitched us
Coming?
out there.
Come on, it's this way.
Okay, come down here. And we're going to sprint with spacebar, do the dodge. we go.
First things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
Okay, I'm getting a hang of the stair skating in this a little more. Do this. Everyone always does that. I don't really know why. Guess it gets them above just a little bit faster. Grab this. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the game where the knife doesn't break, which is honestly pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I have to switch to it. I can't believe I forgot that. I was trying to hold spacebar like in Resident Evil 4. Yo, I don't need tutorials. What? Yo, let me turn that off. Yes. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Okay. This is where the fun begins. Got that perfect dodge. On Nightmare, this game is a lot of fun. We were able to kind of zoom in between those two zombies. Go ahead and sprint forward. Okay, more skipping. That didn't really go as planned, but that wasn't bad. Go ahead and shoot that generator. Oh my god. That guy, like, never gets us, man. Ugh, so annoying. I hit space, too. That should have been a good dodge. I'll go ahead and pick up that handgun ammo, even though we're probably not going to need it. Got another good dodge. Go ahead and turn this corner. Good to dodge this guy. Oh, good lord. It can be pretty stressful pulling off those dodges sometimes, not gonna lie. Especially when we get to the power station here in a minute. It is not going to be fun, let's just put it that way. Go ahead and shoot that. Okay. And we really need to be careful with our healing, because we're going to need it for the power station. Yeah, see here, the mouse is not the same as it is in 2 Remake. In 2, it just kind of automatically places the mouse near the items, but in this game you have to drag it over. Grab this. I hit space to dodge into that, it didn't work. Okay. That's pretty cool. You can watch them like glitch out of existence. Here, we're gonna dodge the Poochie. You know, people say the dogs in this and RE3 Remake are free, but sometimes they are not free. Oh no! I screwed that up. I have no choice but to heal. Hey! Okay. Sometimes that animation will happen faster than it should, and you'll get grabbed, so... Yeah, we screwed that up. I mean, that second one, specifically, did not feel nearly fair enough in the time window. It just happens like that sometimes. It's really annoying. Especially when we really need
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
to have as much healing as possible for this section, because this can be super cancerous. But maybe we'll get through it without any issues. This is one cool thing about the menuing in this game. We can turn around, run towards this door, and dodge back towards it. And we can actually examine this box while looking at it and open it. And then use the lockpick, which is pretty cool. I mean, I am the master of unlocking after all. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and combine those, and we're going to take that. I'd like to pick up an additional green herb, though.
Gross.
Right here. Alright, muscle memory served me well.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay. Oh, piece of crap, dude. That's so annoying. We have to use our other good herb. Or our herb mixture, at least. Go ahead and shoot that. We're about a third done with this section. We've got a couple more fancy things to do. Basically hope that we don't get got. Hold it, hold it. Okay, that was pretty clean.
Come on!
It's so fair. It's so fair. It's so fair. Especially having no ammo left. That's the most fair part. This isn't even on the hardest difficulty, man. Coming through here on Nightmare, and the hardest difficulty, it's just so bad. I mean, look at that. They could still kill us here. Yeah, and they might actually succeed. Come on, let me, yep. Yeah, they got me. See? I mean, there's really not much you can do unless you sit there and you fight them all, but, I mean, this is a speed run, so this is already looking pretty screwed. Try this again. I'm following me all the way down there. They don't usually do this.
Here we go.
I don't know why they're doing it now. Oh, come on! I don't know why they thought that this was a good thing to leave in the game. I mean, it's just not a fun section. It's not well designed either. Oh man, that's so frustrating. Hold it. Maybe we'll get through this. I somehow doubt it.
Come on!
Come on. Oh, it's so annoying. I mean, they are literally all coming to me right now. We got some good dodges in there. That's the only reason we survived that. I should have honestly, like, right-clicked and aimed on him and shot him. I might make it.
Done. Time to get the hell out of here.
Come on, come on. We got this. There we go. Terrible section. I hate that section.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
Oh. We backed up against that wall on accident.
Carlos.
Okay. Another cool trick we're going to implement here in a second is when we step over this little rock on the ground, we're going to aim. This little gap right here. Okay, well, You have to do it really precisely, and I screwed it up. But you can aim, and then Mr. Nemesis here can't get you stuck in that animation. Okay, there we go. Grab the shoddy ammo. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this just in case I need it. Which is a first aid spray. SARAFA, I believe, is the transportation system stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is going a little bit better. It's so easy to get caught by that second zombie. Go ahead and use this. Maybe we got more shoddy ammo. Yeah, okay.
All right, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station.
Uh,
Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it.
Two.
Unable to establish
What?
route.
Wait.
Please try
Is
again.
it S-A-F-A-R-A? Oh. What? Maybe F-A-R-A-S-A? I don't know.
Valid route confirmed.
Yeah, okay.
Carlos,
I just
me.
had them mixed
I
up.
finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are.
Man, this is the most botched speedrun so
Hurry back to
far.
the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
But we're almost done with it. Matter of fact, we have to pick up the shotgun if we want to continue this run at a later date. Which we're not, so I mean, honestly, could have just skipped this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Pick it up. Oh yeah, we didn't need it. Oh, bull crap. I want to curse so bad. Trying to be family friendly. Okay, let's get through this. No! Oh my gosh. This is gonna be the death of Jill Valentine. It's so annoying. There's a reason why I don't come back and play this game nearly as much. Like, it's a great game, but when you're trying to speedrun it, it can be a really annoying game. Okay, there we go. Come on. We just have to get like 20 perfect dodges. No biggie. They're even more difficult in the harder difficulties because you're dodging things and stuff too. Alright, we're almost done. We're wasting so much time picking up these additional items, but I feel like I have to do it because that's how I've always played it. The stair skating just does not. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Stopper. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
That's pretty good. That's actually pretty difficult to pull off, and we somehow did it. Now I gotta kick this. And they always look back at Mr. Nemesis. Yeah, we made it. Come over here. Save the game. Then we'll count our final time. That was definitely pretty slow. We died and screwed everything up. But we committed to it. You know what? So I respect that.
Carlos. Oh, I need to find another way out.
Okay. Save here. 19 minutes, 30 seconds. Yeah, that was pretty long. Ugh, and I just saw an ant on my screen. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love ants. Like, oh my gosh. What a terrific creature. Thank you for getting on my screen and scaring the shit out of me. See there, I finally cussed. Alright, Resident Evil 4, this will be quick. I've got the most practice in this recently. Yeah, man, I'm really disappointed in the Resident Evil 3 thing. I thought it would take us about 12 minutes to beat that mission. Maybe if it had been better optimized, I made less mistakes, it could have been that fast, but that's not what happened. It's okay. You know, it's not like the end of the world or anything, but definitely kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. I should have gone to bed an hour ago, and yet here I am still doing this. And as we do in every other Resident Evil game, basically, we're just going to click the Prioritize Performance preset, and we're going to be running the game at native 1080p. So, that's basically all we need to do to maintain a good 60 FPS average with decent graphics on the 1650 Super that I have. So, Resident Evil 4, Options, Presets, Prioritize Performance. I'm going to turn off AMD FSR. Main story. New game. Standard. Of course it's going to be standard because I suck at the game. It's fine, but you know, this is just how it is. And we're just going to continue forward here. See what happens. Maybe not continue forward in the sense that we're picking up where I left off something because this is a new save. But continuing forward on the journey of sleep deprivation and speedrunning the first mission of RE2, 3, and 4. See, now it's tab. Here we go. Man, we have the FOV cranked up. Yeah, we might not hit and maintain 60 plus all the time, but generally speaking, the frame rate hovers around that, so it's pretty good. Still looks good, too. I mean, you really can't argue with, I mean, they just all look good, and they all run well, for the most part. This game's got some really buggy graphical settings, like, where I can play at the balance preset, which has a lot of high options and medium, but if I set the options to all medium, then the game lags to 20 FPS randomly over certain spots in the map. So, that's really annoying. Grab that Hunter's Lodge key, turn around. And see, here we crouch and sprint to do basically the same thing as the stair skating. See, I was so used to doing escape tab, and now I keep trying to hit spacebar. Well, that was really close. Grab this green herb. Hey! Got stuck on the damn... Alright, continue on. Game is... I'm really impressed with these results. I'm not gonna lie, this does look absolutely incredible. I mean, you can play this game at low settings like you can the other ones, and they still just, like, you're not missing out on anything. Could the game look better? Yes, but it's just, like, unnecessary. Unless you want a lower frame rate experience, because your hardware can't run the game at that, which, I mean, nobody ever wants that. You know, I just said something that made absolutely no sense. If you are willing to sacrifice performance for visuals, then, you know, more power to you. I am the type of person that would do that, especially if I'm not speedrunning, I'm just playing to enjoy myself. But unfortunately, in this game, if I do that, like I said, it will drop down massively in certain spots. And it's just not fun that way, so I don't deal with it. I think that this still looks really good, so I am just play it like this. And honestly, I could turn AMD FSR and I could turn it on and get more performance, but I'm not going to do that. A lot of the slowdowns that I've tested in the past seem to be provoked by that, so it's a weird game. It's a weird game. It does have more optimization issues than the others. I think that De Novo kind of ruins these Resident Evil games in that sense, especially on PC. So I'm looking forward to when Capcom removes it. So we'll stab that lady in the neck. We're going to grab this red herb. This is a very specific section. Stab this. Hand grenade. Okay. Well, I don't have my pistol equipped. This is terrible. We screwed that up. Oh, we got lucky. Yeah, okay. Let me by, please. That was pretty lucky. Up here. We have to kill like 8 villagers to spawn that cutscene. What you want to do actually is like kill 7 of them and then run in here without spawning that cutscene so that you can kill these guys. They spawn in the right place. And then we just throw the grenade and we'll get the church bell to ring. And bam, voila. Okay. Huh. That was pretty cool. Oh, I hate that damn cow. Yeah, as you can see, the first chapter of this game is much shorter. We're already about halfway through it. Well, about a third through it, I'd say. And no massive slowdowns. I will take it. Very enjoyable. I've definitely kind of burned myself out on the first 5 missions of this game, though, so I would like to, after making this, not really do this anymore. I do need to turn that one setting up, the LOD. That being down does look really bad. Go ahead and do that. Grab this ruby. Stab the barrel. Grab the kitchen knife. I don't actually know if I need that. I'm going to grab the wooden cog. Here we go. Grab our ammo. This game is a lot of fun. I will give it that. I'm not the biggest RE4 Remake fan. I actually prefer a lot about the original, despite never liking the original when I was younger. But I do love that I have 2 versions of a great game. So, I can't complain. This is definitely the superior version in terms of controls. Hey, we're gonna come over here. Crouch. Okay. I stabbed him to death. That's not usually what I do. I'll pop him in the head and then I'll kick him down. But it worked out that way. Looks so good. Now, I like that this is the house that we have to hold up in later. Like, I didn't realize that the first time I came through here. Pretty cool detail. I'm just gonna run straight away from the angry mob of villagers coming to tear our head off. Take his head off! Bam, 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 doo, doo, bam, 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 bam. There's something in his head. He's doing when he's dead. But tonight, he's not gonna go unnoticed. I don't remember the lyrics. Great song, though. Take the family. Take it all to me. Take it everything. But yeah, 3 Days Grace. Live starts now. Bully. Great song. Great, 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 great. Because we'll definitely be bullying these villagers, yo. Fine. I'm exhausted. Shoot that bear trap so we can run over it, even though honestly we could walk up to it and stab it. Run past this guy. Sometimes he'll throw his axe at you, you have to deflect it. We're gonna run up this door and we're immediately gonna stab it with our knife. Bam. Come in here, defuse this. Run around. Press and hold F on this bookshelf here. Walk in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just stab this dude in the neck. You can actually just spam F on this hatch, and like 9 out of 10 times, he won't hit you when he swings at you. You can just get down unscathed, but honestly, I don't care enough to worry about doing it that way. Okay, here we go. And that is chapter 1 for you. Ugh. So, we'll do tab results here. 7 minutes, 35 seconds. That's pretty much on par with what I thought it was going to be. That was not perfect. We could have shaved off probably another good little amount of time, but that's pretty good. But yeah, you know what? Like I said, I'm tired. I gotta get off. If you enjoyed the video, though, and found any of this entertaining in any way, shape, or form, then refer, I should say, back to the beginning of the video when I told you to click on the nice little shiny buttons beneath the video title and maybe turn on notifications. And like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these 3 games. Do you like Resident Evil? If so, have you ever done a speedrun for any of them? And if you have, what's your time? Hey, you know, I would be interested to hear what other people's first chapter times might be. I think this is a pretty fun challenge to do, because it's not really something I've ever seen anyone do. Like the opening to every game, you know, speedrunning them. Typically it's the whole game that gets showcased in a speedrun, but like I said, if you guys are interested in ever seeing that, let me know. Just tell me in the comments, and yeah. Otherwise, I had a blast, especially with RE3, which was totally flawless and my best time yet. And yeah, I can't look back and say anything other than, wow, I just did all that. And like 75% of it was not a waste of time. Did I mention I was tired?